Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, August 28th. I've got another live trade for you here. So we are looking at EurUsd. I entered this trade about 2 hours ago at 7 a.m. We broke for a new low of day. I'm now up about 8 pips, just at about 1R. My stop loss here was about 9 pips, 10 pips away from the entry price. I'm looking to get 20 out of this. I think we have the space on ADR. The breakout for a new low of week makes me feel confident on a Wednesday to see this thing continue lower the rest of the day. We have some macro news today with Boris Johnson saying that he's probably going to suspend Parliament, which is going to make it more likely that they leave the EU without a deal. So that also coming into play, definitely moving the markets. You can see that was moving things earlier this morning with those pins. But if we just flip open to the chart, we'll look at TradingView real quick. Let me blow this up. So we were short, if you remember, Monday night off the top to start the week because we had a huge push up on Friday. I made a video about that. I'll link it right here if you want to check out that replay. So we could technically still be short with our stop locked in profit from that Monday position. Now, Tuesday, you can see yesterday didn't move too much, but now Wednesday breaking out for another new low a week. You guys know I don't like to overcomplicate the trading. If we've been short biased and you're getting breakouts short with indicator confirmation and all of your parameters are met, meaning ADR has space, Asian range is valid, all of the other things are valid, these are entries that we have to take with our system. So I'm in the trade, like I said, right now. It's about 9.05. I'm up almost about 9.7. That's definitely 1R right there. So I'm going to close on my phone half the position. Cool. I'll put the P&L right there. You guys can see I just closed half, and now we'll let the rest of the trade sit. I'll check back in with you guys in a couple minutes and let you know how the trade is going. All right, guys, as you can see, it's about 9:20. I am out of the trade in profit. I was just stopped in profit on the second half of the position. I'll put the P&L right in front of me so you can take a look at that. Here, you'll see it did move in that hour that we were in while we were in the trade. It did move for us about 10 pips in profit. That's where I closed half the trade. Now, on the pullback, because of my trading plan, I was stopped out in profit. My plan on these types of breakout trades tells me that once I take half of the trade off at 1R, I have to move my stop loss to break even to guarantee that I can't lose any money on the trade. So in this example, I want to highlight how important it is to really stay focused on winning more than you're losing. I don't care what anybody else says. You want to always be winning more than you're losing. And you don't want to give money back on winning trades, especially after you can take some off the table, put that in the bag. If you can consistently do what I'm doing, and you guys have seen it over the last couple of weeks, just adding on small wins, the 1-2% gains each day add up very, very quickly. You don't have to put 4% on this trade. You don't have to do that. You can risk 1%, go make 1.5%, and win those over and over and over again and grow your account very quickly in the long-term view of things. So keep that in mind when we're talking about these reviews. I know a lot of people comment and tell me 10 pips isn't enough, blah, blah, blah. It's all about your risk reward. If I'm only risking 10, getting 10, and then making sure I end that trade profitable, those are good trades. I'm going to take those, especially 10 on a slower pair like EurUsd. If you really want a good move on EurUsd, you got to hold it for a few days. And we could talk about that, how we were short on this trade earlier in the week. Remember from one of the earlier videos, like I said, I'll link that above. We were short on this thing from earlier in the week. So we knew that the bias has been short. But that doesn't mean I'm going to marry the trade and hold on to it for a long period of time. I know what my risk is. I want to go get that reward and get out as quick as possible. So a quick trade here this morning, guys, about an hour and a half at most here, in and out in profit on EurUsd. All right, guys, it is just about 11 a.m. here. I want to recap the entire EurUsd trade for you. So you can see the P&L here. I pulled about 10 pips off of this thing. Not a bad trade considering I was only risking 10. And I think, like I said already, I managed it well by following the plan, moving the stop loss into profit so I don't lose any money. You can see, however, it is moving lower. Now, it isn't much lower than where I got out of the trade, which is, a good sign to me that I did well in following the plan. However, we're normally right on the direction with these trades. You guys see a lot of these live trade videos, I leave money on the table. So, number one, I want you to take away that you can see I'm okay with letting the entire move happen without me. I go in, I follow my plan, I act on that, and I let the rest of it be whatever it's going to be. I can't worry about that because it's outside of my plan. It's outside of what I can control. Another really important thing that I want you to take away from this trade that I could have done better was trusting my entry signal. So again, I know I've said this a couple times in this video already, but just looking back into the beginning of the week when we were short on Sunday night into Monday session, I was only risking about 16 pips. Had we still been in that position, we'd be 76 pips in profit. I closed it for about 30 pips right here on Monday. And again, you can click up top or down below and see that video. I closed it there for about 30, took the whole position off. I could have left it and still been moving lower in profit even today. What I could have done better was that Like I said in the beginning of this video, it was a breakout for a new low a week. The entry confirmation was clearly there. So until we get an exit signal, it's hard sometimes for me to accept, but I still do it. It's hard to sometimes accept that I have to get stopped in profit because that's what the plan says. It's hard when that happens, but it's part of the business plan. So I go with it. I follow that plan religiously. Another thing that I could have seen that might have been another sign that this was a powerful breakout was just using yesterday's low for support. You can see we were underneath that zone created yesterday here at about 12.15, underneath that zone, which tells us that there is strong support here at 1.1085087, right between that 2-pip range. Strong support there that's pushing price lower. So again, another thing there that was more of a confirmation in the trade idea. So overall, I did well in following the plan, did well to pull blue. I'm going to put up my weekly P&L here, as you guys can see. Really having a good week. Like I said, the EurUsd Monday trade, GBP NZD yesterday, and again, EurUsd today. So sticking with trend, keeping things simple. This is how we do it with the ASFX program. So if you're interested in learning how I'm hitting these trades, all you got to do is click the link in the description below for more information. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next trade recap.